Check it in 1 2 3. Check it in 1 2 3. It's your boy Mac B coming at you straight raw, knocking at your door. Look, I'm going back to the unity in the community, episode 3, something like that. But like I was saying in my episode 2, trying to find fundings, to support these 3 different programs and make a community strong. You know, like the Block Association. The Block Association play a very important part in a kid's life. Having the parents involved in the kids' lives. Making sure they go in the direction that they need to go. You know, and then you got, what I mean, Block Association. Like they is a group of parents that's from the block. You know, and like was saying in my other podcast that we had like a block association and different people inside our block, parents inside our block association that came together, united, and it built a family, a block. I mean, a community. My show's unity in the community, and these are some of the programs that I'm talking about, finding funds for to support. And a community always need a block association. And then we need the PTA, the parents teachers association. I stand behind the parents teacher and parents teacher association. Bring that back strong because that builds that's inside the community. And that's like blueprint of the community of introducing your child to these different association, and parents is involved in these different associations having knowledge of what activities that they kids is getting into the neighborhoods because they basically streamlining things and putting put activities together for them to stay positive, stay positive and achieve them goals, and then of course you have your PAL, your police athletic league. They can play a strong force inside the community. They're about creating activities, sponsoring activities, basketball leagues, and football and tennis, and different cultivated things that keep the kids active, and in a positive way. These 3 circles right here, it builds a strong community. The parents have to be involved in all 3 aspects of this blueprint right here, and then with the parents being a part of this blueprint, you can make a community strong. You can make a kid strong and have a strong him growing up around a strong environment with getting involved with his education. And I'm saying when you talk programs, right? I'm not no socialist. When I talk programs, you got to find a way to pay for it, and find a pipeline to pay for it. So I'm reaching out to my local government or my federal government to pay for these programs and strengthen my community. Like I said, I'm part of being my group is unity in the community. I got my brother by another mother, Brooklyn Diesel. We also have done the unity in the community. And he enlightening the younger people and the adults how we can unite in the community because it's all about unifying it and making sure that we are directing our community in a positive way where we can always uplift and continue to build developments and structure and inside our communities. Financially, financially structure, health structure, and educational path for our kids and a strong educational path to keep them focused and staying out of from staring them in the wrong direction. Keeping them focused so they can put themselves in a position to further their education and with growth. Like I don't know. Yeah, these are the things I say that will empower our community as group of necessity where we need strong enforcement. When the parents have to be, strong enforcement in their kids' lives. And we have parents out there. Like I'm another group I'm about to start is college parents. You know, want to like take it all the way up to that's a part of being involved in the kids' education, continues being involved in the kids' education, and making sure they stay strong and have a support system. In their life, and we have other people out there that's that in the Facebook. Tracy daughter, Tracy Richard daughter just went to college. She a freshman year in college. Rochelle Baptiste. I'm talking about my community where I grew up in. Daughter just went to college, and like I said, Brooklyn Diesel, his son is in college. And my buddy, what I mean, Ace Coon in the hole, Mr. B, his daughter graduated from college a few years ago, and she's doing positive things and creating positive communities. And these are different people that I grew up in my neighborhood. And they directed their kids and supported their kids to, go the right direction and continue to strive and to be ambitious to do what they like and love. Helping people. Educating themselves to a higher, a level where they can communicate and keep the community going strong. With molding, different scholars. The kids are the future, and these are some of the aspects we had in our lives. Like I said, when I was a kid, that I realized that was the force of raising a kid to go the right direction and stay positive and stay focused. And like I said in my other podcast, music is a key to these days in time, what the kids may say drip. Yeah, music get their mind and get them listening. They love music. And to keep the mind stimulated, you have to draw the kids' attention. Those who are need to go back to the right side of things, and the parents stand strong behind them. The parents have to be behind them, and have a support system, where you're gonna show your kid love, and and show them that tough love, and show them how to stay strong, and you stay positive. That's what I said. I'm starting a group called the college. The parents, college parents. Cause like Mo Better from around my community. His daughter graduated. She a nurse. These are people that I grew up with, my fellow friends, and that I grew up with around in my community. And yeah, like I'm saying, I came up with a way how to pay for these programs. They instill these programs more in the area and give opportunities to kids that's in my neighborhood and other neighborhoods, just like the neighborhood I grew up in. And my neighborhood has transformed and got more diverse these days in time. But I'm talking about getting inside the neighborhoods and where it's a need to continue to create programs and pipelines where these kids able to have opportunities to show their greatest potential and aspect of searching for their goals, and with a support system, like I said, any kid can do what they want to do, even as an adult, and that's setting up a unity pipeline for young adults that's a single parents, like a team that be there for them, like you forming a family, unifying the community, unifying the community and bringing communities together on a positive note, and we trying to create scholars that can continue if they decide to be doctors, lawyers, whatever profession they choose to give back to the community, in a positive way. I'm with it 1,000%. I'm doing it with it 1,000%, and I have other parents out there that's friends, like I said, that kids graduated from college and is attending college presently, and with the parent association, like I said, we grew up together. Look, I'm talking about the PTA, having that parent teacher, what I'm saying, a relationship, because you have to be involved in your child's path, like I was mentioning in one of my shows, where that you decide that like schools have these educational paths and the classes they have to take to get to these. I mean to take to get to the type of college that that they desire to go to. They choose HBCU schools. I'm standing behind HBCUs, funding HBCUs. And like I said, for every cause, you have to find a way to catch. The key to it is finding a way to pay for it. My blueprint. What I'm saying, and paying for these are different aspect in my communities. Like I said, I'm saying putting 10-cent tax on every state with gasoline, and 50-cent tax on alcohol, and a 5% tax on cigarettes. Or maybe a 10 cents tax on cigarettes. And this is how I'm gonna pay for my program. My programs, them programs, and look, like I said, I'm gonna need a salary, so I can set up a unity in the community, and like I said, I'm willing to reach out to the different community leaders, and trying to, look, not trying to, but show them where I'm trying to go in the community and direct my community and bring empowerment in my community, because look, with the kids, my kids, and like I said, my friends' kids and all the other kids, they could, that when you have to stay strong and you have to stay focused, in order for your kids to be strong and focused. So uniting that parent and teachers, that path right there, and then the block association coming together, that teamwork, there's no holding, there's no holding back and no standing in the way, if you join this, you join these different programs, this is gonna make a community strong, Like I said, look, I'm reaching out, and this is I'm showing you that with politics, with a cause, you gotta have the way to pay for things and whatnot. These are aspects. I'm gonna pay for these programs. Like I said, I have to give myself a salary. I have to give myself a salary. Make sure my structure of planning the future for my kids. I want to make sure it's being done. Because my work is to get things done for the kids. Reach out to whoever want to be positive, whoever want to give a hand. Like I said, when I, it should be no problem when I put together. I bring like I said, I got friends that's have kids in college and they come together. And join the college students parent association. And work with me and sit down. We can sit down, have coffee, and talk about it. The path. We've been there in our neighborhoods, and that they, we fought to stay strong and to show a positive light on our kids, so they can have direction to go to a positive way where they can, help get into something that can have a helping hand towards their community, bring back. The unity in the community, keep the unity in the community, and then the whole thing is a unifying, And I think these programs right here, like I said, these programs, and this is how I'm gonna pay for it, this is how I'm gonna pay for it. And I'm reaching out to my politicians to stand behind my unity in the community, and this is how we're gonna fund it. We're gonna fund it, through what I just, tax these different, alcohol. We're gonna tax cigarettes. And we're gonna tax gasoline. That's how we're gonna pay for these programs. Like I said, with my salary set aside, and and I'm gonna direct this, put this together in the community. I'm coming get this patent unity in the community. Like I said, my brother Diesel, he's a parent. A college kid. He got two kids in college. His oldest son is. I hope your Diesel. I got to mention your son name. He played for Allegheny, and he's doing very well in school. With his studies and the basketball, and he's staying positive. Look, like I said, unity in the community. We grew to be strong parents, and we grew. Our parents, we had, like I said, look. We came up from around the way, Pulaski Street right there, Martian Notion, And our block association was First Plastic Street Block Association. Like I said, was led by Miss Carol. You know, her husband was a jazz player, a jazz player. You know, he did his thing in the jazz back in the days. You know, we had some roots towards music also. You know, but with the parents joining in, you know, and you know, keeping some of us focused. You know, we was look, we stayed focused as long as we could. You know, and try to stay out of trouble. You know, we had these activities to keep us out of trouble. You know, and that was, I mean, for me to see, you know, my kids get grown, you know, and they staying out of trouble, you know, doing the right thing, you know, and guiding my son to college, you know, and with, you know, the help of his other parent, you know, I can't take that credit away from her. You know, she's a strong force in his life too. You know, we put differences aside and decided that the right thing is to do the best thing for him, you know, and stay civilized, you know, and to keep him strong, you know, and you know, like I said, well, as a parent, you know, you have to stay inside your kid, talk to your kid, and communicate with him and see what's on his mind, you know, and see what's, you know, going on in his mind, and then you got to get some direction where you look, this is the way what you need to do, and this is how you do it, and you know, and you know, like I said, with the days, you know, things that's going on, you know, we need more, like, you know, even though if a parent is single, like I said, you still can join this group. Cause you a parent with a teacher, or you a parent with a kid in college, you know, a kid like in college, or that's one group, you know. But the PTA is reaching out all over, you know. And I'm like I said, the parents in college, unify, unity, like I said, and connecting with the Block Association. There's gonna be unity, the Unity Association, you know, the Unity Association. That's what I'm restructuring it to. It's the Unity Association, and that works as, you know, like having a structure inside the community to build our future, to enforce, you know what I mean, a direction where we trying to go, you know, and how we trying to uplift our community, where we can build economic wealth inside our community and and you know, show our like give, you know, to keep that dollar inside that community and let it rotate around as long as possible. There's no time limit on it. No time limit at all. But I feel like these are the things that we can come together as a community and working, like I said, with each other, the parent, the parents working together, you know, it can lead to so many different, you know, aspects of life, and enforcing or having a strong community, you know, and creating, like I said, continue to create scholars, you know. You know, like I said, I just named some of my friends that got kids in college, and there's a whole lot more out there, you know. And in time, I'm gonna shed some light on them names, you know. And like I said, I need y'all to follow me at YouTube, MacB, you know, StreamYard with the double and MacB, you know, with the double and MacB, you know what I mean? My man Diesel, the double and MacB show. You know, I owed him one too. We supposed to do a show last night, man, and I fell asleep. I was tired, moving around, you know, coming from seeing my son, you know, and you know, I was tired. So I owe you an apology though. But like I said, you know, I apologize. We're gonna do that show. We're gonna do it. I was overtired, man. You know, trying to, you know what I mean, do the local hustle, what I do, and doing this right here, you know. Yo, we don't have so much time in the day, but yo, I'm gonna make up. I'm gonna make that up to you, D. So we gonna do that show. And I had to do some research too. I got some, you know, some things I forgot about the process that you know what I mean, that the process the third process that the doctor wanted to do. But that's no here or there. We gonna get back on that. We gonna get that show back going on, and you know what I'm saying, do some reading, and you know I got it and we're gonna have that show popping off. Like I said, my man Brooklyn Diesel, you know, Brooklyn Estero, you know, and giving a shout out to him. But yeah, like I said, he's a part of having a kid, a parent, college kids, you know, uniting. He come from my community where, you know, like I said, I name other parents, you know, my homie Mr. B, you know, his daughter graduated from college. She's a scholar, you know. And Moby, daughter's a scholar, you know. And like I said, Tracy, You know, her daughter is a scholar. You know what I mean? She go heading towards scholarship. You know, like scholar being. She's in college. You know, and she posted on Facebook. You know, and you know, she's a positive parent that stay like give support to her kid. You know, and that's a great thing. You know, that's a great thing. We need that unity inside the community. You know, we need more of that. You know, on the mother aspect, on the father aspect. I mean, we need that unity on both. You know, and like I said, like in our community, you know, we are gonna have some single parents, but yo, look, the single parents is always welcome. You know, any parent that's wanna, you know, what I mean, any parents you wanna force their kids to do uh, better and achieve goals and aspects in their lives where it can take them on a path of success. You know, success. You know, and give it back to their community and keeping their community strong. You know, and like I said, but you know, opening up businesses. You know, like I said, different things. It leads to so many different things. You know, like unity in the community. We making sure that jobs that come in our community, we gonna get businesses inside our community and making sure that the businesses hiring inside our communities, hiring our people inside our communities, like single mothers, single fathers. You know, and you know, like I said, I'm reaching out to these politics, you know, and you know, and this is the way look, we're gonna pay for these programs, you know, the unity in the community program, you know, and you know that's the college level, the PTA on the, you know, and on the you know, the first through the 12th grade level, you know, all the way down to the kindergarten level, you know. That's how we're gonna pay for it, you know. We're gonna, you know, add 10 cents to the gasoline tax. We're gonna add 50 cents to alcohol, and we're gonna add five cents to a cigarette. Listen, we adding 10 cents to a cigarette. Cigarettes is bad for you. Should add 50 cents to a cigarette. 50-cent tax on cigarettes. Alcohol and cigarettes, same class. 50 cents on cigarettes, 50 cents on alcohol, and 10 cents on gasoline. You know, that's how we're gonna pay for these programs. We're gonna keep the community strong. We're gonna build economic wealth inside our communities. I'm gonna find a way how to build economic wealth and bring our, like I said, parents together. The ones that's out there, there's a lot of us out there that got kids in college, you know, like I said. And I'm gonna reach out to the colleges, to my son's college, and let them know, look, my podcast, you know, I'm a father, you know. My son go to your school, you know, and I'm, you know, willing to participate. They send me newsletters, let me know what's going on in their schools, you know, and I read them, and you know, they have activities and, you know, staying a part of your kid's life, you know, like I was up, you know, you gotta stay a part of your kid's life and make sure, you know, they talk to you, have that relationship, you know, where they can talk to you. It don't matter how serious the situation is, they always can talk to you, and you know, you're gonna be that enforcer and enlighten them on the direction they need to go to. You know, like I said, I do not participate in any type of negative energy, negative projects, negative thoughts. You know, I'm not condoning or signing on to anything that's negative. You know, so that as a parent, I had learned to build a relationship with my kids. You know, and you know, it's to stay a strong force in their lives and be that strong person that you are instill in them. You know, whatever they want to do, whatever they put in their mind to do, they can achieve it. You know, and be just be the best you can, and you know, always have God in your life, because without God in your life, there's no guidance, no focus. You know, you gotta ask Him to keep you focused, keep you steady. You know, and continue to do positivity things and show you the light. You know, give you that vision. And keep that vision and stay strong with that vision, you know. And the vision is my vision, and my blueprint is, like I said, is unity inside the community. We're gonna build a strong movement, you know what I mean? We're gonna build a strong movement. We're gonna put the parents together, you know. We're gonna put the school together, you know, the parents with the school. We're gonna put the parents together with the block, you know. We're gonna, you know, what's going on in our community, where, you know, we keeping our communities, you know, filled with educational and positive activities, you know, and we're gonna make sure our kids, you know that they're gonna be a positive influence in their neighborhood, and you know, when they go up to college, and you know, they can reach back and talk to some of the ones that they left in high school, and tell them about the college life, how fun the college life is, and you have to study and keep them grades up so you can achieve them goals, because every child can achieve whatever any person can achieve any goal they set their mind to. And my goal right now is to get these funds, to get these, like I said, to get the parent association, unity in the community organization up and running, and like I said, and getting funds for the block studies. The block association is a unity association. Study the block. We're gonna name it the Unity Association. You know, and like I said, for the schools, still the PTA, but I'm creating a program also for the college parents. For college parents also. Also with the PAL, that's the police athletic league. That's it's like a tool. It's like you have to have different tools that a child need in their lives. The police department need to be reformed. Reformed and restructured and held accountable of their actions. And well as they got a whole lot of faults, and it could look with punishment can change them faults. Can change future faults. And that's gonna be another show. And implemented in one of my shows where it's gonna be about just gonna be on about police reform. And if the police, the ones that was cowards, if they want to read, like when I say cowards, like like with defense front, they got I'm not dogging the police, because like I said, with the PAL, we're gonna bring the unity back in the community. We're gonna know who's inside our community, meaning that our officer inside our community that's gonna be around our kids, and the block association gonna have to know the ones who have assigned to our community, our communities, what officer, what the precincts or whatever police association assigned to our area, where that we as block association, we need to know that and be more informed of what's going down. It would take to have scanners, so when things go down, we just look, we are there to making sure everything is straight. Look, I'm trying to unify that deep. I'm trying to, like I said, block association. We got scanners, and we able to communicate all through Bed-Stuy, and it takes that, we here on the scanner that our child's been pulled over, we there. We there as a block, and see what's going on. We need legal help, like I said, the lawyers can join on, because they have kids, like in college, there's parents college, I'm talking about getting on that type of unifying, and just getting deep with it, because look, our kids are our future, our community is our future, and we gotta always uplift our community and keep our community going on, and keeping our community where we trying to build and increase different levels of creativities in our communities, and being able to control our communities, and and you, like I said, control our communities, making sure when jobs come inside our communities, our people inside our communities offer them jobs. We got so many before we with them local politicians. Look, with the unity in the community, and we put aside some of the certain amount of jobs where the community is offered as have availability to those jobs, and and where that way that's some money flowing through different communities. And like I said, when we build inside our communities, our youth centers, build more youth centers, and help single moms, and get in tune, and with the daycares, and and getting funding for daycares, and bringing the daycares up to and get some support from they starts right at the daycare level, having parents and enlightening them on the PTA, and keeping them informed there, all the way up to first grade level, elementary school level, where they already routine in, being a part of the kid's life, and you're letting them know, you need a support team, unity and community is behind you, I'm building a support team, where when our young mothers or anybody is in distress, even the seniors in our neighborhood is in distress, that they can call a unity in the community and they'll be there for them. Like, like the seniors need some shopping. We're gonna be that deep in the community. Like we need seniors in the areas that need shopping. We're gonna be there for them. We're gonna go shopping for them. Or we can come to their house, send somebody to their house and show them how to use. I'm not giving no look. I'm not, like I said, I'm not selfish, but these people gonna pay for me advertising. So look, we'll come to their house and show them how we gonna create a app where we can order, with inside the community, because we're gonna build supermarkets, inside our community, black supermarkets inside our community where we can shop at our establishments. Like I'm enforcing like businesses in the neighborhood. I want the business in the neighborhood be informed with the businesses in the neighborhood, and the business association, bringing all that in there, because we're gonna create economic wealth. Look, like I said, as parents, like I said, out there in Facebook, we need to come together. It's like, it's imperative where we build a block association where we can, unity inside the community, where move some weight inside of our community, where we can reach out to our mayor and our governors, inside our community, like and let them know our interests, how we trying to structure our community, where we trying to build scholars and continue to build scholars and keep our neighborhood productive, and how we going to get the funds and to keep programs in our neighborhood where we can keep our kids focused on their goals and aspirations. Look, this is how we gonna do it, and this is how we gonna pay for it, and it's simple, but I'm gonna need parents, like I said, to stand behind me, because I'm gonna need to build a team, a support team, like them different like things I just named, like a support team for the, like college students, like if they need single mom, they need somebody to talk to, and like I said, single mom needs somebody to talk to, seniors in the neighborhood need somebody to talk to, business owners, need advice in the neighborhood, like a local black business lawyers, business lawyers, I'm trying to get bring that connection there real deep, build it real deep. And hold on for a minute, can you hold on for a second? That's my boy Diesel calling in. Hold on for a second.